Welcome to this embodied meditation. Invite yourself to find a comfortable seat. Perhaps you might even choose to lie down on a comfortable surface, choosing a form that feels supportive and natural in this moment. You might even just take a pause before you go there. Just tuning into your body and noticing where it would like to go. What shape would feel supportive for you to take in this meditation? And then giving yourself a moment to settle in, to follow the wisdom of your body, taking that supportive shape, utilizing any props, supports that might make this shape even more comfortable. We want to be comfortable, and we also want to be able to stay present. Setting up, getting comfortable, allowing yourself to land into this shape, into this body, and landing fully into this moment. Take time to notice where your limbs have landed. Noticing what's beneath your limbs, your feet, your hands, your legs and your arms. And even noticing what's supporting your head. Be it the ground, a pillow, perhaps simply your neck, your frame. Just noticing. And as you notice where limbs have landed, allowing the limbs to be heavy, allowing your body to feel gravity. And if your body has landed into a seated shape, welcoming a length through the spine. Awareness at the tip of the tailbone. And it's as if you are zipping up a winter coat, drawing that awareness all the way up the spine, zipping that coat up as you feel the spine lengthening, lifting. All the way to the crown, length all the way up the back of the neck, crown lifting. And then allowing your awareness to drop into your feet. Let yourself move the toes. Feel the movement of the toes, very slowly moving toes. It's as if you're a new baby discovering these toes for the first time. Notice the space between the toes. Notice how it feels to wiggle and move toes. Gently welcoming the toes to soften and still. noticing all of your toes and feeling the tops of the feet and the soles of the feet. You might bring movement in. You might just simply bring the awareness in. What feels right to you in this moment? Allow yourself to bask in the wonder of all that these feet do for you. Feeling the feet completely and fully. And if you've welcomed movement into feet, allowing that movement to settle and still, basking in the awe of your feet. Thank you, feet. Thank you, toes. Feeling now your ankles. You might perhaps contract muscles and ankles and release the muscles in the ankles. Feeling the ankles, noticing the muscles in the ankles. Feel ankles. Allowing the muscles in the ankles to now soften and still, fully feeling your ankles. Considering all that your ankles do for you in this life. Thank you, ankles. Awareness to the lower parts of the legs, the shins, the calves. And again, you might curiously bring movement into the lower legs, contracting muscles. Any kind of movement focused on the lower legs, or perhaps simply the awareness landing there. Feeling the lower legs, the shins and the calves. Feel the lower legs as you consider all that these lower legs offer you in this life. Thank you, lower legs. And we feel both kneecaps, the space behind both kneecaps. Again, you simply might bring your awareness to kneecaps, feeling the kneecaps and the space behind the kneecaps completely and fully. Or perhaps welcoming movement, contracting muscles within the kneecaps, the space behind the kneecaps. Meditating on your kneecaps. As you land with the kneecaps, considering all they offer to you in this life. Thank you, kneecaps. If you've brought movement into the kneecaps and the space behind the kneecaps, welcoming that movement to soften and still. And feeling once more your kneecaps. Bringing the awareness up to the upper parts of the legs, the thighs, the hamstrings. Feeling the inner upper legs, the outer upper legs, the hips. Allowing the awareness to land in the upper legs. Perhaps contracting muscles, welcoming gentle movement. Focused on the upper legs. Being curious of the upper legs, with awareness and or movement. And then simply allowing any movement to soften and settle. Fully feeling your upper legs, your hips, and considering all these upper legs do for you in this life. Thank you, upper legs. Feeling now completely from the tops of your hips down to your ankles. Feel together both legs. Feel both legs fully. You might contract muscles within the legs. You might wiggle the legs. Or you might simply just drop your awareness into your still legs. What feels right in this moment as you acknowledge and say hello and meditate on both of your legs? If you've welcomed movement into the legs, now inviting both legs to land into softness and stillness as you feel completely both legs together, considering all these legs do for you in this life. Thank you, legs. Noticing now the palms of your hands, your thumbs, second fingers, third fingers, fourth and fifth. Feel all your fingers. Again, imagining as if you're a newborn baby and you're just discovering your fingers for the first time, your palms for the first time, your hands for the first time. Allow yourself to be in awe of your hands. You might wiggle fingers, you might clench your fists, open your hands. Allow your hands to move slowly and gently, or simply dropping the awareness into the stillness of your hands. What feels natural in this moment as you discover your hands? And as you discover your hands, meditate on your hands. Consider all your hands allow you to do in this life. Thank you, hands. And if you've welcomed movement into the discovery of your hands, inviting that movement to still and soften as you just land with your hands, offering gratitude. Feeling now your wrists, noticing the wrists, that space between the arms and the hands. Feel your wrists. You might contract and release the muscles in the wrists. You might simply rest your awareness on the stillness of your wrists. Meditate on your wrists. And as you meditate on your wrists, consider all that these wrists do for you in this life. Thank you, wrists. Noticing softness and stillness in the wrists, and moving your awareness to the lower parts of the arms, feeling your forearms. Feeling your forearms in a way that feels right in this moment. Feeling fully the forearms with your awareness. Or perhaps welcoming gentle movement. Feel your forearms completely. If you've welcomed movement, inviting that movement to soften and still. As you meditate on your forearms, consider all that they do for you in this life. Thank you, forearms. Feeling fully your elbows and the space inside of your elbows. Contracting muscles or simply resting your awareness as you land into your elbows. Allow yourself to be in the fascination of this joint between your upper and lower arms. All that these elbows do for you in this life. If you've welcomed movement, inviting that movement to soften and still as you fully feel elbows and space inside of elbows. Considering all your elbows allow you to do in this life. Thank you, elbows. Feeling the upper parts of the arms, the triceps, the biceps, the armpits, and the shoulders. Perhaps welcoming gentle movement, contracting and softening muscles in this area, the upper arms. Or perhaps just simply landing the awareness in the upper arms, feeling fully and completely your upper arms. Allow yourself to meditate in the awe and wonder of the upper part of your arms. Welcoming now any movement to soften and still. Feeling fully your upper arms, your armpits, your shoulders. Considering all that they do for you in this life. Thank you, upper arms. Thank you, armpits. Thank you, shoulders. Feel now from the tops of your shoulders all the way down to your wrists. Feel both arms fully and completely together. You might even move your arms in space. Feel the joints, the elbows, the wrists, the muscles. Allow yourself to be in awe of these arms. Feeling fully and completely both arms as you welcome the arms to land, to soften, to still. Noticing all that your arms do for you in this life. Thank you, arms. Feeling now your torso, beginning at the tip of the tail, the sacrum, feeling the pelvis, like a bowl holding the torso. Imagine your pelvis, and then imagine the tip of your tailbone. In your mind's eye, see this structure. And from a felt sense, notice the feeling, the settling of pelvis and tailbone. And feeling the soft part of your belly, low belly, mid belly. Noticing the navel. Feeling the mid back. Notice where the mid back concaves in the center, the spine. Feeling the upper back, the left shoulder blade and the right shoulder blade. And you might bring movement into these areas as the awareness skims and scans. Or you might simply feel these spaces with the felt sense, with your awareness. Feel now your right rib cage, your left rib cage. Notice the space between the rib cages. Feel into your heart space. And feel your collarbone. And feel now both shoulders. Notice this container, this holding from the pelvic bowl and the tailbone all the way up to the shape of the shoulders, the skeleton of the shoulders. Holding the whole torso together so perfectly. Feel your entire torso. Feel the soft spaces. Feel the structure. Feel gravity in your torso. And feel how all of these pieces and parts are holding you, offering protection and support to your most vital organs. Feeling those organs being gently held and safe within your flesh, within your muscles, within your skeleton. Feel your entire torso. Noticing movement that you're welcoming in, and noticing stillness, whatever it is you're choosing to utilize to discover your torso. Just notice. And if you've welcomed movement, slowly inviting that movement to soften and still. And feel fully your whole torso. And consider all that your torso offers for you in this life. Thank you, torso. Feeling now that connection between your lower body, your upper body, and your head. Feel the entire neck, the sides of the neck, the back of the neck, and feeling the front of the neck. Feel the entire throat and the whole neck. You might swallow. You might contract and release muscles. You might simply land your awareness on your neck, feeling fully your neck. Inviting any movement to now soften and still within the neck, feeling it fully and completely with your felt sense from stillness. And allow yourself to be amazed by all that your neck allows you to do in this life. Thank you, neck. Feeling now the entire face. Again, bringing movement or simply feeling these parts of the face from a felt sense, stillness, just awareness landing, whatever feels right in this moment. Noticing the tip of your chin, your left and right jawbone, your right and left cheekbones. Feeling the soft flesh of the cheeks. Feeling the lower lip and the upper lip. And just gently landing the awareness inside of your mouth. Noticing the temperature and texture. Feeling the inside of the mouth. The tongue. And then landing at the tip of the nose, the bridge of the nose, feeling nostrils, and feeling the bones below the eyes, the earlobes, and the ear cartilage, and the ear canals, feeling the ears. Feeling the temples, eyelids, feeling eyelids perhaps covering your eyeballs, and feel your eyeballs nestled and settled deeply into your eyeball sockets. Feeling both eyes completely. Softly. Eyebrows. The space between the brows, feeling into the third eye. And the forehead. Discovering your entire face. Feeling your entire face. Now from a place of stillness. So inviting any movement to soften and still. And as you feel fully your face, imagining in your mind's eye, in this moment, your face. The lines, the texture of skin, noticing the details of your face. And considering all that your face offers you in this lifetime. The different components of your face. This fascinating, amazing face. Thank you, face. And feeling now the back of your head. Feel the crown of your head, the very top of the head. Notice each little hair on the top of your head and all around your head, sprouting from the scalp. And feel the skeleton of your head, holding, protecting your brain. Feel the brain heavy and light, light and heavy, settled within your head. Settled and supported and held. As you land your awareness on your head and your brain, allowing it to soften and still. Literally and figuratively, soften, still. Consider all your head and your brain allow you to do in this life. Thank you, head. Thank you, brain. Feeling in this moment now, again, the shape that you took at the beginning of this meditation. Feel the support of the shape. Notice the support of whatever's holding this shape, be it earth, floor, bed, chair, props. Feel your body supported by whatever it's supported by. And then once more, feel your body holding you. Feel your being fully supported by this body. Held, protected, loved. Feel this body holding you here. And if you haven't yet, welcome this feeling of the whole body holding you to come from a place of stillness. So slowly, gently landing any movement, softening and stilling as you meditate on the wonder and the fascination of all that this body does for you in this life. Feel this body holding you now. Meditate on this body. In all its perfection and in all its imperfection. Thank you, body. Thank you, body. Thank you, body. Taking a moment to simply be in the gratitude of your body. And notice if that feels difficult, if that feels simple, or something else, without judging, just noticing and allowing yourself to still simply land into the gratitude of your body. gently, like you're a newborn baby, begin to follow your intuition, your body, and just slowly welcome movement. It's as if you're discovering this body for the first time. Slowly, gently. You might even begin to open your eyes if they've been closed. Notice how your body wants to move. You might look at your hands, your limbs, your feet. Allow yourself to be in awe and in wonder of this beautiful body. Slowly, ever so slowly, as you connect to the awe and wonder of this whole body, coming into movement, allow that movement to invite you into a comfortable seat if you're not already there. Moving so slowly, feeling the body moving through space, feeling this transition, taking your time to find a comfortable seat. And as you land into your seat, just allowing the hands to comfortably land wherever feels natural, whatever feels easeful. Allow your eyes to take in your space, noticing all that your eyes in this moment are doing for you. Noticing images, colors, textures. Wow, these eyes. And then slowly, gently, if it feels comfortable, allow those eyelids to softly close over eyeballs. Feel the closing of the eyelids. And just noticing as you close the eyes, once more the internal landscape of this body. Feel yourself held by flesh and bone. Feel yourself supported by the structure of this body. And we'll take a nice, slow, deep inhale, breathing in all the way up. When you're ready, open the mouth and you're simply going to sigh that breath out. Couple more breaths, just like that. Slowly, deeply breathing in, taking your time. And out the mouth, releasing. One more. Deep breath in. And letting it go. Feeling all parts of you soften, release, relax. So gently blink your eyes open when you're ready. Offering one more deeply felt thank you to this whole body. Thank you, body. Thank you, body. Thank you, body.